Hey there, fans. Welcome back to another project update, right? This is where we go over our accomplishments from the prior month. Got a number of new subscribers. I think about over 200. We actually hit the 27,000 subscriber mark. So, number one, I want to welcome the newcomers. And number two, I want to thank everyone who joined, who's been with us all throughout all these years, right? Channel continues to grow, and that's obviously good because more people get exposed to our project, and the more people hopefully will enjoy what we're doing. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the agenda, right? We're going to go over all the things that we accomplished in the prior month, what we got coming down the pipeline, go into our special topics section, and any announcements that we've got for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Obviously, we went ahead and posted scene 18.5 and 18.6. I am hoping that you guys enjoyed that. Be it that we uploaded it, that means that we completed the smoothing, we completed the visual effects, and the sound effects were all done entirely, right? And obviously, we posted that on the last Saturday of the month, and we'll discuss the details in our special topic section as normal, right? What do we have ongoing? Vicky is still working on the construction destruction scene. I just spoke with her this morning, and she's 95% done, so she should be done within the next couple of weeks, which is really good because we're going to need that scene for scene 18.9. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, when is Optimus and Megatron going to show up? And it will be from scene 18.9 going forward, if I'm not mistaken. So that's that. I'm currently working on animating, right, as you can see, maybe you guys can see it right behind me there. I'm working on animating scene 18.7 as we speak. 18.8 has already been completed. That was done a while ago. So I think you guys will enjoy that from a story aspect. It'll, especially you Knockout fans. I think you Knockout fans are really going to enjoy that particular part of this scene because it really just it really shows the direction in which we're taking Knockout. It's a really good indicator, and I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to be pleased with how everything turns out in the end, right? So that's that. Meanwhile, Nolan is working on the sound effects or the score for scene 18.8 while I complete 18.7, right? Once 18.7 is done and the special effects are done, he'll go ahead and work on the sound effects and the score, etc., etc. So that's what's been that's what's in the pipeline, right? What do we got coming up? Actually, let's just go ahead and switch up into our special topics, right? Because there's a number of things that I want to go over with you guys. So number one is the scene that we posted, right? That we talked about, 18.5 and 18.6. Really cool scene. We got another, some really cool battles going on there. Some good fighting scenes between Slipstream, Rodimus, Bumblebee, and RC get into the mix. And then that allows that fight allows Rodimus to kind of sneak off and kind of keep the Allspark away from her. Galvatron manages to catch up with him, and he gets into that little bit of a skirmish there with Rodimus. I mean, it's not really much, right? There's not much Rodimus can do. The size of Galvatron is just that much bigger. And so Galvatron just grabs him by his neck and throws him through the building. I think one of you guys actually mentioned there was a line as soon as Rodimus gets up. He's like, "Oh no, got to keep the canister away from Dr. Doom," right? I do little references like that here and there. There's a lot of them, right? And I think one of you fans actually picked up on the reference to Marvel, right? I mean, even though he's not a doctor, but he is like, he's the Doom Squad, right? His entire message is about doom and destruction, right? So I thought it was fitting. But anyhow, I hope you guys thought it was cool. But yeah, I mean, he takes him and he gives him one heck of a good pounding because he smashes him right to the top of the building. Now, what was cool is another one of you guys mentioned how this is, a nod to G1, and it absolutely is, right? What did we see in 1986 movie? We saw Rodimus and Galvatron, right? And Galvatron was overpowering until Rodimus took the Matrix and became Rodimus Prime. Excuse me, Hot Rod took the Matrix and became Rodimus Prime. So it's a fight sequence that pays homage to what was done in that movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little part. What do we got coming up next? Like I said, we've got 18.7 and 18.8 coming up next. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I'm still animating this, and with the holidays coming up at the end of the month, it'll be very impossible for me to finish on time and get it to Nolan so that he can work his magic. Usually that takes usually I have it done 2 weeks before. He has a week to work on it, sometimes even 2 weeks to work on it. And then Mike edits everything together, does some final checks and so on and so forth. So that final part at least takes about a week, which obviously we won't have. More than likely, we're not going to post, as a matter of fact, let me rephrase that. We are not going to post a video at the end of this month. At the same token, I don't want to wait an additional month to post. What I'm planning on doing is I am planning on, like I said, completing this hopefully before the holidays come into it. But if not, I'll take the holidays. I'm actually off a couple of days during the holidays, so I can't finish up anything that needs to be done. But my goal is to finish up beforehand, hand it off to Nolan. Hopefully he can get it done within the first week of December, maybe going into the second week. I'm hoping that Mike can do his thing, and then maybe we can post by somewhere middle of December, maybe the third weekend of December, right before the Christmas holidays, and do the next posting there. That actually works out for me as well, because then it allows me to work on 18.9, 18.10, 18.11, and then finally 18.12. I think out of those remaining ones, I want to say 18.10 is done, but I don't know. But either which way, right? So we're inching closer. What I'd like to do is, like I said before, actually what I'd like to do is after 18.11, I'd like to do 18.12 and then 19 together as the end. I don't want to do 19 on its own, because I kind of want to have that climax and then wrapping it up at the end, as opposed to having the climax in one subscene and then having the end in a different one. It's not going to work out, honestly, emotionally for me the way I want it portrayed to you guys. So I think what we're going to do is 18.8, 18.9, and then 18.10, 18.11, and then 18.12, and then 19 together. That's how we're going to break it down over the next couple of months. So that's that. Additional things that we've got, I mentioned before how we're going to be doing interviews with the team, right? I spoke with Vicky earlier today, and both her and her sister are on board to talk to us, give us an interview about their experience on the team. Obviously, Vicky has had the artistic experience. She went from our lead storyboard artist and transitioned over to one of our animators. She has done a phenomenal job. She has taken a lot of the scenes that we worked on that she storyboarded herself and blocked animation, done the block animation on a lot of the different scenes. So that'll be cool. I spoke with Neil as well. Neil is good to go. We'll have Nolan. We'll have Mike. I'll see if I can reach out to maybe some of the voice actors and get them on board to see if I can interview them and maybe learn a little bit more about their professional careers. And some of you guys are doing projects out there. Maybe you guys can utilize their talents and so on and so forth. So I will have that coming down the pipeline. The other thing I was thinking about was merchandise. There was a couple of I think it was a couple of years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, we did some winter hats with the Prime Animation logo on it. I'd like to do some more of that stuff. I want to get a feel what you guys think. Obviously, the proceeds are going to go to help the project out. So if you want to contribute, right? Like I said, we have a GoFundMe page that's still up, and we're still collecting, right? As you can see behind me, we've actually acquired an additional monitor here. This is going to go help out with character design, and I've actually been working on a character here and there. You know, when I get bored and I have to switch things. I can't show it to you yet because it's not ready, but he'll be ready pretty soon, and I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised at who comes up on this screen, hopefully by the next project update. So thank you to everyone who helped get this. This is, again, a tool that's being used to help with this particular project. We've got a lot of characters that need to be developed. I don't know how many people are willing to continue helping out. But unfortunately, our lead concept artist Z, we've been out of touch with Z for several years. So at this juncture, it's my project. I gotta take the lead on it. So I'll be doing a lot of character design for the next two sequels, which we've done some already. We mentioned Stinger before, Air Razor, Depth Charge, Barricade, Dinobot Slash. We've got a number of different character designs that I've done myself. So take a look at our webpage, www.primeanimations.com, if you want to check out the character designs that have already been released. Got some additional Predacons as well that I've done up there. I think we've done 2, Twin Strike and Wind Razor, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's going to be utilized for this project, and we are going to continue to develop characters. So again, thank you for that. As I said, we're still continuing to try and acquire more hardware and software. So back to the merchandise. All the purchases for the merchandise would obviously go to that. You still get the thank you in the credits, as we've been seeing. So, you get like a double bonus with that. But again, I want to get your feel. Shirts, t-shirts, sweaters, more hats. Are you guys interested in that? And obviously they'll be priced differently than the beanie hats. The beanie hats I only did as a one-time option. But if I can do like a bulk order, right, it drops down the price, and we'll do normal pricing for that. It won't be your standard $50. We'll put it up on the website. But give me a feel. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested in that? If you are, I'll proceed forward. I'll throw up some designs maybe in the next project update, and get your thoughts on it. Guys, that's pretty much it. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for continuing to stay with us. As always, we are almost done with this project. We've got 4 sub-scenes left, and then, is it 4? Let's see, we're 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7, 6 sub-scenes, and then the final 7, right? So we're going to split it up. Wait, that doesn't make sense, but anyhow. All right, so we've got 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and then, yeah, so I miscounted before, so it looks like I'm going to have to do 11, 12, and 18, 11, 18, 12, and then scene 19 together. Oh, that's going to be a tough order. I'll see how it plays out. But anyhow, guys. Guys, thanks so much again. Take care. Peace out. And like I always say, till all are one. Bye-bye.